right, guys, we're going to kick it off. It's going to be JC and Bender helping you with this breakdown on this GE unit. Remember, if you want clarification, you want us to zoom in on anything, Jesse's listening. He'll get us good camera angles so that we can really see inside the machine. And make sure to ask questions in the chat if you have any.
Perfect. All right, guys. So yeah, so we have a GE all in one unit and washer and dryer. And right now it's, you could turn it on normally, power on and off. And to put it on diag mode, you just press the start button with the smart dispense and time dry, hold it down. And it automatically goes into like the service mode test. And then it's pretty straightforward because what you want to do is you could go to like the full code right here and you could go down to number 2 and then you could just select it and then it'll run a cycle, which right now is not going to do anything because it's not plugged in or anything like that. But that's why, pretty much you could start from right there and then you could, let's see, assess pressure sensor loss. So I guess right here it's showing us that there is something wrong with the unit because it's not plugged in. But then you can even go right here to like the water valve. You can select water valve and see. And then let's say for it, there you go. So it's starting to drain. It starts the process and it runs through everything. And then once it detects a code, then right there you can check what's going on with it. Like when we had one, it was the heater sensor that was damaged, which we don't really have that much time to show you guys. So we're just gonna break down a little bit of like the top, and then the rest is like self-explanatory. But we're gonna go ahead and start off from the back, taking it apart. So yeah, you could take off that little bar right there.
On the front while I get back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's right. That's right. Yeah. There's a little bar in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he's taking it apart, and I'll take off the front while he does the back. Try not to go that quick. We're not damaging the client's floor now. There's nothing there. You have a little magnet to take it out? Yeah. Just take out. Right there. No pressure at all. Everybody watching. A little bit of that. This one right here on the bottom?
So the bottom of the threaded screw. Put that up in there.
Check that. It should be out. Yeah, there you go. And you're removing this one, it should go to the side right here. So you bring it out a little bit like this, and then you slide it towards the right. Because if you move it all the way to the front like that, you could break the little. It's holding this two. There should be like 2 stoppers right here on the right hand side. There you go. Yeah, so then you got that, and now we have these screws over here in the front, and then that's how we remove the top. So this right here, we can
undo some of these wires over here to be able to pull that off.
Yep, you got it. This guy right here, just lift that tab right there. And I'm pull up. Yep, the towards you up. Yep, and then this guy right here. And what I did last time, like hold this one right here so I could release it from here. There you go. That should release this guy right here.
Did that have the typical hidden
This has a little
side screw. at
so
the
this
front
we're gonna have to
left
pretty
side.
much
Yeah.
remove
there.
this one.
So that is it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow. And of course, it doesn't want to. That plastic is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. It's almost out. Yeah, that's why.
Question that says, what is he releasing? Also, it's a stack repair. It doesn't matter which. Oh, that was a different thing.
Right here, what am I releasing?
Yeah,
Is
that's what Dylan asked.
yeah. So pretty much right here is just holding. It's just a little. It's just a little zip tied right here. It's a push-in zip tied right here. I don't know if you could. I don't know if Jesse could look at it. What I know.
The front panel down a little bit if you can.
Gotcha. Like this.
Now it's on there.
Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, that's what I normally. What I normally do is I just zip tie it back, but what I do is I just pretty much like break it off, and then I just put it back in.
I'm trying to
because-
get them added into procurement for those.
Yeah, I have these. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that release that. And now we could just unscrew these right here in the front. Okay, so 1, 2. Right here, and these.
One's on the side too, right?
Yeah, these right here. Actually, this one, it stays there, and then this one comes out. And we should be able to release. So just getting to the top is a little bit of like a pain. Good call. He's like, and don't leave it connected either, because we almost left it connected once you're taking stuff apart. This guy right here. Yeah, this one, the last one, yeah, the stopper right there. Perfect. Cool. All right, so this right here should come. There you go. So yeah, you slide up a little bit and you can grab it from the top, and then you should be able to take it out completely. Yep. All right, there you go. Perfect. So now, now we can see it a little bit closer right here. I don't know if we're still gonna break it down a little bit more right here, because there's a few boards here. There's this one right here is the dryer board. This one is this guy right here. Yep. So right here, this is the main board right here in the back for the washer machine. Is back here. This one right here is for the dryer, and then this one was the one that I had to replace. It threw a faulty code that it said that it was not heating, and it was the heater, the blowing housing for the heater. It was right here, and this whole thing had to get removed, this whole piece, and then this is also part of the blowing housing, which is a sensor right up here. Right over here. Okay.
That's the moisture sensor, right?
The moisture sensor, yeah. This was the one that you said that you replaced, right? Or that you were looking at?
Yeah.
That's failed a lot.
That fails a lot. So with this one, this is pretty much like what I've seen in the field. I have not seen other issues. Now, when you do replace this whole unit, it comes also with this is like a compressor that it comes in here, so it can. It's for like hot and cold. It comes all in one. The only thing that comes separate is this guy right here. This one it detaches from the body. But all this stuff right up here, you have to release this as well.
Well,
Yeah, you can come and take a look at this. Yeah.
I mean, this is the part that I haven't taken apart yet. How do you gonna take this off?
I can, yeah. I'll take it apart, yeah. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna get a little. It takes a little. It's time consuming, but I could. How much time do I have for this? All right, cool. So let's continue. Let's continue breaking stuff down.
I know there's a sheet in there, and I think that gives you some of the
Yes, the-
guidelines on carrying some of the stuff there. Which is what I was told anyway.
Yes and no. I feel like yes and no, because we were looking at that and that wasn't really helping out. Yeah, it's just an exploited view. Yeah, it's just an exploited.
So you can show the camera.
here?
That's inside the top of all units.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the exploited view right over here. It shows you a little bit of like a breakdown of the unit. And then you turn it around right here. Oh, this is more electrical stuff.
As if you were testing like pots off the board and everything.
Yeah. So we could break down a little bit more. We could probably remove this guy if we want, yeah. All right, cool. So this is the main board right over here. What I'm doing is I'm releasing the cover so I could gain access to the unit right here. So now I have access to the main board right over here.
Bill asked because it's one unit, we don't have to worry about sealed systems, question mark. I'm not really sure of that question. You have the mic though.
So we don't.
What's that?
So we don't have to worry about what? Say that again. What was the?
Bill said because it's one unit, we don't have to worry about the sealed system. I'm wondering if he's asking if we can replace the sealed system on there.
This guy right here?
Well, that's got a 5-year warranty on it through the manufacturer.
Yes. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so maybe down the road we would replace it. That is just one giant cartridge at that point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not like one that you service.
Yeah.
I
No.
think that's kind of his question.
Okay. Yeah. So when I replaced this unit right here, it did come with the seal system as well. It came. That's good. I'm sorry. I hate listening to myself. Yeah. So everything comes in together. So I replaced the whole thing.
So the heater came with the seal system?
The blowing housing right here for the heater, it comes this is detached as one piece.
Okay, but you replaced the seal system too?
I replaced everything up here.
Really?
Yeah, the whole thing. I could probably break it down a little bit better. So right here, let me just take a look at this to see what I did last time. Let me see. Yeah, so right here, we have to remove this whole piece now.
front plate.
Yeah, this whole front plate we got to remove. Yeah, it's a lot of screw. Not fun. Yeah, so we got to remove this. Yep. Once we remove that, you'll gain more access to it once. This is more like is more of a puzzle than anything else when you're taking it apart. Yeah.
Just seeing it once.
Once you remove this one, you can release the zip size.
So it's also set up like the Sony's, where it's got the little arrows.
That's
where you
right.
unscrew things.
That's right. Yeah.
So you would take this piece off
Yep.
if you were trying to access what? If you want to just tell the people.
Yeah, so right now, I'm just trying to show at least a little bit more of the top right here. So right now it's just so we can get to the heating sensor right here, or the blowing housing for the heater. That's what we're getting to right now. Yeah, we could probably open this guy right here and it releases from the body, and then we could remove the whole thing up. Yeah, just try to like shift it a little bit towards the left. Yeah, and then you could squeeze it, yeah. And then once we squeeze that, we should be able to push this forward. Yeah, so what he's doing is he's releasing one of the clamps right here in the bottom. Once he releases the clamp in the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. Yeah, we release it from the washer machine right here. And now you could just bring this forward.
What happens first? These are over here if they come off?
Yeah, normally when I did it, I was able to like, yeah, so we could still remove this guy right here. You see this part right here too? Release it from here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, once we release it there, like I believe we should be able to get to that part right there as well. So yeah, squeeze it a little bit more and go down.
Oh, so would you separate
Yeah,
these two?
well, yep, we'll separate that hose right there.
I mean, we could probably just do it this way better.
You want to do it there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
In the back.
Oh yeah.
You want to pull that
Go
out?
ahead. Yep, and then that top one.
Here. Go ahead.
You got it?
That should be out.
There you go. Yeah, you see? So right here, yeah. So this one right here, I could get to these right here.
So there's just a lot of the the push pins in,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, ready? I'm gonna get to these two right over here. Yep. All right, ready? See, that's why I use my Leatherman. My Leatherman comes in handy because it's small and I could squeeze them right there, and then I could release. There you go. And then that last one right there, right? All right, ready? I'm saying I don't want to like really cut everything because then we would have to replace all these little zip tied things, you know? Unless if you guys want to leave like all those wires loose.
Yep, that's it.
That's it, right? Boom. So yeah. So now we gotta remove. This is like the body frame right over here. Once we release the body frame right here, on the side right over here and right over here.
So it's more things that just have the arrows in for what you need to
Yep.
unscrew.
Huh? So yeah, I think right after we get rid of this stuff right here, we should be able to get access to the top right over here. Once we release this, we release this, yeah.
And that's more like the worst case scenario type deal. Where we
Yep.
have to, these are the ones that you just put in
For the side, yep, yep.
you got one here, this one on.
All right. So I'm out on this side, and then we have more zip tie. Oh no, it's
It's a 2-hour job with 2 guys.
yeah. Well, the first time when I did it, I lasted like 4 hours taking this stuff apart. 4 or 5 hours taking it apart, and then it was us two.
You definitely need somebody to help you take that because once they take all that stuff up to take
This stuff is heavy,
So these should be, are they,
double stack. You could just squeeze it right so like that, then I could pull it out. Yeah, squeeze it a little bit more. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, let me know. Thank you. Good? There you go. All right, so you could take that. So yeah. So right now, pretty much we have access right here. If the dispenser goes bad or anything like that, you can remove it. You can easily remove it right here. It is attached to the washer machine right here in the bottom. Yeah, there's a hose right here,
yeah,
and there's another one in the back.
you gotta get at that.
You got it, yep. So right here, so the way that you get to that is that you got to release the ones in the back right here. Jesse, can you see this back here? Oh, right up here? Yeah, so there's a bunch of hoses right here, so they got to get released in order for us to like lift it up so we can release it from the bottom. Yeah.
You don't have to take the cavity on the side out.
Yeah.
You can definitely do it from the
Yeah, you could do it from the top. Yeah, so you see right here.
All this hoses, yep.
Yeah.
So we do the ones in the back, flip it forward.
You got it. Yep, you do the ones in the back, flip it forward. Yeah, so you're pretty much like just twisting them and just squeezing.
Gotcha.
Yep.
and the seal system as well. Because you can say you gotta get down there.
Yeah, you got it.
The what? You gotta pull this whole head up.
Yep, you got it.
What this part? Yeah. No, that's what the seat. That's where the lid. The lid that stuff goes, and then the motion sensors up here. So all this and then the seal system comes out together. Yeah, it's crazy. But you have to.
And the problem is that you see, you gotta. Sometimes you probably gonna even have to take a picture of this because a lot of times by the time you get back to putting everything back together, you're gonna be putting like the screws all over the place, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what else I do too, is I put all the screws with the parts I took out. So
That's smart too.
line them up, and I have the screws with this, the screws with that, the screws with that. So,
See, so this is the house. Oh, it had water. That's weird. It had water in there.
That's okay.
So now,
This wire's to come off.
the wire. Okay. Oh, so we could continue to. Okay. Yeah. So what he's doing is right now he's just that one you gotta snip it. That zip tie you gotta snip it no matter what. Yeah. Yeah. And then this is a plug right here. Yeah, we could release it from here.
Yep.
So what we're doing is releasing it from right here, and then we should be able to lift that one up now. You should be able to go to the, yeah, the big one in the bottom.
We can get to the big one now. Right?
Mm-hmm,
Lift that
yep.
up.
Yep, lift it up. Can you see that, Jesse? Yep.
Turn the unit a little towards the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do that. So yeah, so what we did was we released all the hoses right here, and then there is the big hose right here. We got to release that with Bluey. Oh, this one we haven't released it yet?
Yeah.
I got it. We have water in there. That's weird. Yeah, we have water in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably tested it the first.
Yeah. There you go. You could pull it up.
Broke the lint buildup, you gonna go over that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
The carpet over here.
Oops. Thank you. All right, ready? You want me to lift it back? Go ahead. Let me know. Good?
Good.
And then, there you go. You're on. You're on. Yeah. Perfect. That'll be even better. Yeah, that'll be even better. Yep.
Show that for a second.
Yep. Yeah, so this is where the limb trap is, right over here.
Yep.
See? In there.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You wanna talk to them about that?
It doesn't matter. So like in here would be the lint trap. This is where you would have to clean it out for when the filter fails. 'Cause that's another big flaw with this one is that the lint can get behind the actual lint trap. Then you have to open this up and clean it out.
Have you opened that up to clean it out? Do you take the screws off?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
these screws right over
Right
here.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do it right now. Yeah, so they could see it. We'll go over it.
I wanna add something, when I was, like, I've only done one of these, but it was clogged with lint like you wouldn't believe.
Yep.
And we actually got a dryer
I
cleaner,
heard.
and as we turned it on, we shoved it in there and it blew everything out this way. With this open, it will blow it out, but it still wasn't completely.
That's what I was gonna say. What I would recommend for you to do is if it's clogged, you have to do this step right here. Because when we took out the whole unit right here, it had lint even right here in this. There's a big, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it, but there is a big return right here in the bottom. And it has to get cleared out because it keeps a lot of lint and it's wet too.
Yeah, you're
So
gonna find this, these are all gonna fail that.
yeah.
Every one of them, I bet.
Yeah, you have to do it. Let's check to see if we could remove this one right here because when I removed it, I took out the whole thing up. But let's see if once you remove the plastic, let's see if we can get to it from the top right here. We should.
They replaced a bunch of moisture sensors
Yeah,
that
so it's
came.
all the way around.
It's all the way around. No, so we have to remove the whole thing like we did. So yeah, so pretty much this has to get removed out of the way. The main board for the washing machine, the board for the dryer, and then once we remove these two out of the way, then we could remove the whole plastic pieces, all one piece.
Jay, so that big plastic piece right there, that's where the heating element is, right? The blower is just the blower, the heating element is inside that big plastic piece there.
Correct, right here.
Yeah, and this is just all radiator.
Yeah, this is all radiator. This is this is your element. This is the blowing housing that blows the heat inside. This is your. Sorry. Yeah.
Can you get that left piece off without doing any, can you just take the left piece off?
This right here.
It's all part
It's
of one.
all one piece. So we have to remove this whole,
He's got it, just to clean it.
just to clean it. The whole thing has to get out. Like this right here, like we still have like another, like before we even take this plastic off, you still got like another 30 minutes to an hour job just removing this, and then removing this out of the way. And then once you lift this up, it detaches from right here. Look, you can see it right over here. Look at it right here. This is where the trap is, right over here underneath it. That's the lint trap, and it gets trapped with water and everything. So even if you clean it from here,
Just get this off,
nah,
the top.
No, because you see it has plastic right here and it doesn't detach. This is whole one
About undoing this and lowering this?
right over here.
Probably not.
No, no. Yeah, you see. Yeah, we could go. We could continue breaking it down more if you guys want. It's just that it's more like time consuming more than anything. So like that we could get to that piece.
I don't know, it's up to you guys.
We still got some time? All right, so let's move. All right. Let's do it. Let's get it. So remove this guy right over here forward.
Yep. So
Yeah, remove this guy. We're gonna detach it from the body. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, screwed it. Let me get my drill so like that I'm gonna remove the dry. I'm gonna go a little bit quicker. I'm gonna do mine. If anybody has any questions, just let me know. I'm just gonna go a little bit quicker. I'll probably, if I could throw some stuff out, but I'm gonna try to go a little bit quicker. Yeah. Yeah, this one right here is the board for the dryer.
So that's the dryer side board.
Yeah, this is the
washer side
dryer.
board over
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, was there a tip for this one? Or is it just like push down?
Just push it right here and then.
Looks like heart surgery. Client not allowed in the room.
Yeah, this one we gotta squeeze yep, and then bring it forward. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Perfect. Client not allowed in the room. That is true, bro. We had a client right behind us while we was doing this. We did. It was a big kitchen. Yeah, it was a big kitchen.
It's this whole plastic piece that comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, so I believe this one is a slide right here. Yep, so you slide this out, and that's it. This is how you get this one out. And then, of course, you got to break this little piece off. Yep, so there has a slider right over here, a bracket. And once I release it I released it up here with 2 screws, and then I just slide it towards the right, and that's it. And then, of course, you're going to have to snip this zip tie right over here. Another one. Another one.
You can grab that.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Knife to the side, but I can't get a good angle.
You good?
Can't get an angle with the snips. I just cut it.
Got it. Yeah, there's some that you gotta, you have to cut.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, the dryer board is out.
Even more down here.
Yeah, there's screws and stuff like that over here, yep.
Well, I mean, the screws are attached to that, right? It's just all these plugs.
There's another one right here, so this one we gotta cut too. See, this one is gonna come towards you. This one we could detach from the bottom. Can you pass me my Leatherman, please? Thank you. There you go. That one is out.
What are you removing right now?
Right here, the wire harness.
Okay.
Yeah, that comes from the dryer. This is the dryer side right here, and he's taking care of the washer side.
Washer main board.
Yep.
So the washer main board has 3 extra plugs I didn't see underneath this giant heat sink. There's 2 screws here.
Yeah, and there's 2 ground. Well, there's 3 grounds over here on this side that has to get removed right here.
Do you have any screws you took out? Right here?
Yeah, the 2 right there. Those are the 2. And this is the ground. This is 2 grounds right here. And then I'm gonna get rid of this one right here too. There's another ground right over here.
Here. This just pulls out with this tab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Missing a screw somewhere?
You see it? No, it should come out.
Just that one on top?
Let me see. No, this one slides. I believe this one slides too. There you go. So this one is the same idea as the dryer. You got to slide towards the right, and then it just pops off as the dryer board. There you go. You should be able to detach this right here in the bottom, and it should come right out. There you go. So that.
Yeah, and then these were the hidden little connections you can't see underneath the giant heat sink.
Yeah, so we're getting pretty close now to releasing the whole thing. Yeah, so what we did was I already released this side right here. So what I got to do is I'm releasing these two right here for the mounting bracket right over here. And then, yeah, release this one right over here. Once I release that one, we should be good. The pressure switch is right there too.
Right,
See,
so
so we have
that's the
access to the pressure switch right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a pressure switch.
That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. So we finally found the pressure switch. Normally, like a pressure switch, you'll find it a little bit sooner. But we just finally found it. Huh?
Is it under the compressor or is it?
It's under the dryer main board.
Yeah, under the dryer main board, yep.
Right over there.
Right over here. All right, the way that I released this one last time when I did it, I'm not sure if I think I left it right here because it stood out of the way. Yeah, just be careful with the body when you remove it. You could probably even put like a little blanket right there, or just leave it hanging like that. So yeah, so then right here, so what you do is we still have to get towards this guy right here. We need to remove these so they could come out over here.
Okay.
In order for us to
But that's only
remove this
to
forward.
replace the whole thing, right?
Correct.
So we can leave that in here if we're just trying to clean this out.
But in order for us to clean that out, we still have to remove it. We still have to remove this
Yeah,
whole
just the
piece.
top piece, right? But it's not anywhere for the top piece, right?
Yes, this is the whole unit. This is the whole thing. So we got to remove this full up.
Yeah, so just this piece and the thing's connected to it, right?
Yeah, this is already connected to it. So this
leave the wire
leaves.
harnesses where they are.
No, this one has to remove out of the way because look, we wouldn't be able to pop it up.
Isn't the
Let me see. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right. No, this whole thing comes up. Let me see. So yeah, it comes right here, right here. No, because I think it was the whole thing that comes apart because this is part of that too. Yeah. Let's try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna release these two right over here. Right, is the whole thing, right? Yeah, so right here, this one is already ready to come up.
Okay, so right now you're trying to pull the
The whole piece up, yep. So I have these two screws right over here. Yeah, you see? So yeah, it's the whole thing that has to come up, even here. So this whole piece of this has to remove. It has to be removed over here, yeah. We got to get it out of the way.
isn't this the part that's under the 5-year warranty?
This guy?
Yeah.
This is, but this is all one piece. When we replace this thing, it comes together.
Okay, so you can't order that part separately?
This part, yes.
Okay.
But you still have to, in order for you to get to this right here, you still need to lift up the whole piece. Yeah, you can't just remove this by
In
itself.
that case, if this part's under the 5-year, would we do that repair if you guys replace this housing?
Say it again.
So this is the seal system part. This is under the 5-year warranty through them. If this part goes bad, we can only order this part. Would we do this repair normally?
We would be able to do it as long as it's not opening or messing with the sealed system. If it's just a mounted sealed system that
It
comes
is.
out with screws, it's the
So
same
there's
with a
no
fridge.
conflict with
Yes.
the GSP in their manufacturer extended 5-year warranty?
Say it again.
So this is covered by their extended 5-year?
Yeah.
So there's no conflict with like GSP and their 5-year, right?
No.
No,
Sure.
Okay.
if it was a sealed system only, then it would go through the manufacturer. But for
Alrighty.
the dryer vent piece, you would be able to do that if it was just doing that. Same thing in the fridges. If you guys can unbolt the
Here.
bottom of the compressor.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So you see right here, we're good. See right here, and all we got to do is just remove this guy right here, because this is gonna go up top with it. Actually, let me go ahead and snip it. Yep. There you go. Oh, no. There you go. So that's released right there. So now, yeah. Right here. So you see there's two screws right here in the front. Can you guys see it right?
The camera's right.
Yeah. And so these 2 screws, let's release that. Yeah, release those 2 screws. And then we release these 2 screws right over here too.
Your other ones machine screws too? The ones that you put off the side?
Right over here. These 2. Yep. We should be able to lift it up right here. And these guys, yeah. And these 2 right over here.
So this kind of look like
Yeah,
a handle.
go ahead, check it out. Yep. So let me see.
You have to undo this gasket down here though, right?
Okay, so yeah, so what you do is once you, yep, yeah, to untie that, and once we do that, we should come right off, and we should be able to lift it up. Yeah, so right now what he's doing is he's releasing the hose for the lint trap right here, and we're about to release. We're gonna pull the whole unit up, so we could show you guys a closer
It's
look.
a giant like diaphragm that connects the seal system unit to the actual tub itself. It's got a
There you go.
screwed in hose clamp.
There you go. There you go. So it's coming. So now you should be able to lift up that side, and of course we have to release it over here as well. This right here.
Another one there?
Yeah, because this is for the what we're doing is we're releasing also the heater. The heater blower.
Oh, that's a whole thing.
Yeah. You could get mine, or it's pretty long, this guy right
I
here.
just want to put a magnet
Oh, okay.
so it doesn't fall into
So it won't fall on the bottom. Yeah, so once we release that, we should be able to lift up this whole unit up. And that'll give us access to more what we want to see. That's it. You got it? All right, let me see what's going on here. So it's yeah, so we're gonna have to oh, that was good. Yeah, we should be able to lift this bad boy up.
So you need to do these things on here?
They should stay with it.
All right.
Yeah, they stay with it.
Cool.
Yeah, they should stay with it.
So good?
All right, ready? 1, 2. Yeah, so it should go down, and then this should go down too. So just put a little bit more pressure up right there. You go. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
We're stuck on this.
Hold on, we're stuck. Do we still have a big hose in the bottom?
I think.
Oh yeah, so yep. So there's still one left. There's still one left down here.
I got the whole thing if you want.
You got the all right. So lift it up over here so I can just release it. All right, I got it. I got it. I got you. There you
And
go.
go for this one right here too.
This one right here. Yep. I'll do it. I'll release it with my leather man.
Yeah, you can't see that one until you lift it up.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of hidden stuff right here. There's a little zip tie right here hidden that you can't even see. So you got to be careful when you're pulling this bad boy up because you can mess up one of the wire harnesses. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. So this is that's how that piece comes detached. And this is the lint trap, you see? Right here, this is where all the, you see all the wet stuff right here. Let me get out of the way.
That camera right there.
Yeah, right over here. And then it's just a washer. So now you pretty much, yeah, you have the washer. You have the pressure. Yeah, you have you have your shocks here on the top so you can release. Yeah, pretty much that's when you got the washer right there. And
This
then,
is really great. What we've been finding though is that this gets blocked.
Yes.
But what'll happen though when you turn it on, okay, puts water through.
Yep.
It goes right into the tub.
I'll get out of the way.
If you don't clean the drain on the washer, you're coming back on a redo. You're gonna have to do it.
This is it right here. See?
Where all the crap is?
All the wetness right over here.
Had to unhook and pull a monster out
So
of
there
those.
really isn't much there except the drum.
You